And should I still say congratulations to Mr. Trump, who's now the 47th president of the United States of America? Someone briefly told me, well, I knew he was going to win because Americans are racists and they have a gender bias. That's why the Democrats lost. I didn't say that out loud on radio. I'm just saying my hellos as I'm starting off my show. 12:23 on the clock right now. My name is Constance Irele Mega. All right, so let's talk about tenacity versus nonchalance. Okay, so two people had something to say about Nigerians and the way we are reacting to the current economic situation. One person is an actor, the other is a politician. So I'm going to tell you what they said, but I've got commercials coming up. So, but then here is my question. My question is, would you describe Nigerians as nonchalant or tenacious? How do you see us? And while you're trying to describe, remember that you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria, okay? So don't, count yourself out. All right. So are we nonchalant people or are we tenacious people? Are we like, whatever, we're not bothered? Or are we like, no matter how it be, we go survive? What do you think? All right, let's go on a commercial break. When I come back, we'll continue.
The show continues after this break.
Back now, 12:27. That's what the time is. All right. In case you just tuned in, this is the sunny side. My name is Constance, and we're discussing tenacity versus nonchalance. All right. So I'm going to tell you what these people said. I told you first. An actor said something about the way Nigerians are reacting to the economic hardship, and then second of all, this one was in October, a politician also said something. I'm going to tell you what they said, but then the question I'm asking you basically is, as a Nigerian, I mean, you've seen the way we are now with the whole thing that's happening. Do you think Nigerians are nonchalant, or do you think we're just tenacious people? How would you describe Nigerians in the midst of all of the wonderful economic situation we're seeing today? All right. So I'm going to tell you the meaning of tenacity and, of course, nonchalance. But then just to give you more like a heads up of what's coming up on the show, at 1 o'clock, we have trending stories. OK, that's where we get to tell you what's happening, especially from social media, things that are going on there, what people are discussing. And I'm sure US election will be one of those big stories right now. Okay, and then at 1:10 till about 1:20, it's about 10 minutes. Some people will be in the studio for an interview. And then what else? 1:30 till about 2 p.m. we have the FinTech show. Is a replay of a program that's held in our Lagos studio. So that's coming up. And then at 2 to 3 p.m. will be time for Talking Figures. But in between, there's going to be a 5 minutes recorded program, 2:55, that's going to come up in the process or within the Talking Figures program. And then 3 o'clock, of course, the news, Rivers Today. And of course, I'll be out after that one. Okay, so yeah, get on Facebook. We're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and we're discussing tenacity versus nonchalance. How would you describe Nigerians? Nonchalant people or tenacious people? Okay, now send me messages via WhatsApp. I would like to hear from you. 0809 030 6416. I'm sure you got the number. Actor Kunle Remy. So he shared a video on Snapchat. Once upon a time, still same October, and he said, I have come to the conclusion that no matter how ridiculous it gets in Nigeria, we always still find ways to survive. Yesterday, I bought fuel for 98,000 naira to fill up my tank. Yes, money. I have not recovered, by the way, but I have realized that no matter how prices hike up, no matter what happens, you will always still see traffic. There will always be traffic. There is still times 10 the number of cars on the road. Fella sang it, suffering and smiling. So we complain and do nothing about it. Welcome to Nigeria. End of quote. And then let's fast forward to the 9th of October. Yeah, former Minister of Transportation and a former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amechi, he expressed disappointment at the way Nigerians are responding to the nation's current economic challenges. And then he even said, see, I was expecting more from you people, but all of you just come like that. So I'm just going to quote him though. So he says, I expected more agitation, especially from the youth. I thought we would see protests in the streets, but it seems people are not expressing the kind of anger I expected. So he was speaking during an interview on a television station, and he says you cannot have a situation where a group of people are mismanaging resources and expect citizens to remain silent. I am truly baffled by the lack of action. The price of diesel is at an all-time high, and even some of us are finding it difficult to afford it, yet the general public seems unmoved. So what's your take now? Are we nonchalant or are we tenacious? Now, tenacity means being determined and not giving up easily. I mean, Nigerians are like that, right? It's Nigerians that will say, we die yet. They will see Jack Basha. All right. Nonchalance means staying calm and not letting things bother you too much. Because, anyhow, where you go to, not them. If you drag too much, do protest, they will still not hear you. So, all right. So you tell me now, what are we like? Are we tenacious? Or are we nonchalant? Let's hear from you. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. And 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Welcome. What's your name?
Constance, virtuous lady. My name is Yogi. Wow.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah, I'm fine. You? And you?
I'm good.
Okay. Quickly. Nigerian are tenacious. Nigerian can stretch. I'm telling you. Even if fuel is 2,000 naira or a bag of rice 200,000. After complaining, Nigerians, let's try anywhere we go in the world, survive. It's not because of all these badges, hoodlums, and robbers, kidnappers. Nigerians, they can, let me say they are resolute. They can stretch. Just like a man some years ago, a crippled man in a cinema hall, fire caught, just broke out in the cinema hall. Before everybody could know, a crippled man was on top of the roof. How did he find his way there? a crippled man was out of the before everybody. So that's to tell you that there's the last strength that is in a man. That no matter your push, you can stretch. Especially if God is on your side. Nigerians are tenacious. They can stretch.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. So Bob says Nigerians are tenacious. So he's not seeing nonchalant people. All right. He says we can stretch. Like, no matter how bad, we must find way. So how about you, though? Are we nonchalant or are we tenacious? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Constance Mega.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
Obed Chima is my name.
All right.
And I'm calling you from Ada George right now.
All right. Go ahead.
Constance, that is not tenacious. That is nonchalant. I don't see it as tenacious.
You don't see what as tenacious? You're answering the question.
Attitude of Nigerians.
Okay.
It's not tenacious. It is nonchalant.
Why do you say so?
Yes, in as much as I commend the resilience on their resilient spirit, but I tell you that Nigeria.
Wait, hold on. Because I'm hearing you say on their resilient spirit. Please, where are you calling me from again?
I'm calling from Ada George.
Oh, you happen to be a Nigerian?
I'm a Nigerian, yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So can you try and not be saying their and say our?
Okay, yeah. In as much as we have that resilient spirit.
Okay.
But I must tell you that Nigerians, we have this nonchalant attitude.
So why do you think we're nonchalant?
Because Nigerians accept whatever the leaders throws at them without doing anything. You cited a reference here on the former governor of Rivers, Rotimi Amechi.
Mm-hmm.
That statement is very correct. You don't expect in a very country like this that this kind of thing is happening and people are not even talking. You understand? People are just going about their normal business.
Did you say that people are not talking?
Nobody's doing anything. That is why.
What do you mean by nobody is doing anything? You are calling and you are talking.
No.
You are sounding like a very Nigerian.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we are talking, you understand? If we are putting pressure on the leaders on some certain policies that is not going down well with us, I think there might be a change. But if we fold our hands as Nigerians, then we are saying we are leaving it in the hands of God. I think nothing will be done. I will continue like this. So I don't see it as a natural. I see it as nonchalant attitude.
All right. Thank you very much. Hi. Oh my goodness. Call back, please. Okay. Don't worry. The phone lines are good. Keep the calls coming. I'll take them. So let me see the messages here before I get back to these ones. All right. This is amazing. Someone sent a congratulatory message to Mr. Trump. Okay. I think you should find his email address and send that to him. Like, why am I receiving this? I think we are a mixture of both, because how can you explain that within a year, fuel price has skyrocketed from 200 naira to over 1,000 naira and Nigerians are still surviving? So in this aspect, we're tenacious. But on the other aspect, we are nonchalant because we have this attitude of easily moving on, no matter the situation we find ourselves. The big English that you spoke here. And that's why they keep taking us for granted. Okay. You're referring to the leaders, huh? Hello, Constance. We are largely body nonchalant and tenacious. Which one is body nonchalant? Nobody wants to be seen to be most worse off. That's the nonchalant. By being the person complaining and at the same time stretches himself or herself to the limit, tenacity, to survive the hard times. Regards, Andy from Rumibo. All right, Daniel is calling from Iberi. Good afternoon, Daniel.
Good afternoon, Constance.
Welcome aboard. It's afternoon. It's not early morning.
Yeah, this is afternoon.
Okay.
Constance.
Sir.
Nigerians are nonchalant attitude, relaxing, isn't it? And the ill treatment being delivered by the so-called rulers. What you would think, or first of all, do we have leaders or rulers? As big as Nigeria is, we don't have leaders, what to have rulers. And we can't continue to stress ourselves by causing troubles here and there, by going out for protest. And the rulers who don't have conscience, human conscience, will now hand you over to security agents and tag you a terrorist. Then the best thing is for you to struggle and look unto God. If you watch, 75% of Nigeria answers patience. In Igbo language, they call it Ndidi.
When did you do this, your research work, to find out that 75% of Nigerians are cold?
If you go from radio station to radio station, go out to television stations, you see our leaders from 2015, our rulers from 2015, they now, every 3 months, they will tell us, have patience, have patience.
Okay.
And we accept it from them.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Upon the evil foundation they have led.
Thank you, Daniel. We have to let you go now. Hello, Real Gift from PH Town. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you, my lady.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you for welcoming me. My lady.
Sir?
If I say we're on both sides, am I going against the question you asked?
No, you're not.
Thank you very much. For me, we're on both sides. Nonchalant. Because even when you come out, what will be the end result? Because with the church said, quote and unquote, no matter how good the strategy is, the end result is also important. If as a result of you don't want to be nonchalant, you come out to say, okay, see me out, there is the condition a day. What will be your result at the end of the day? The ones who don't come out are at the end. On the other side, Tenacious, because yes, even the actor who said he bought 12 of 98,000 naira, you check him now.
As in
if it's not one of us, how come in close eye, like they say in local parlance, paid 98,000 to fill his tank?
More.
So that's why, because of the nature of our nonchalancy, that's why we decide to be tenacious, because they pray, they wait, believing that tomorrow will go better, is it not? Because even when you come out, especially of us, we are talking like this, but if you go beyond talking, when you know you are not in a position to effect the change, and you decide to pour out to the street, peaceful or not peaceful, you know the end result. So for me, on both sides, we find ourselves, but like they say, it's only a matter of time, because blood will reach mouth, definitely must reach the stomach. Thank you very much, my lady.
Thank you, Real Gift. Hi, Muriel from Okrika. Good afternoon.
Hi, MC. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Look, MC, if there is any word or a sentence like we're so tenacious in a nonchalant, I don't know if it's correct, but let me just use that. Okay. We are so nonchalant, especially in the most important things, that affect our lives. Sometimes, have you seen here a church is doing crusade? Wants to organize a crusade, a program, and the members come out and then begin to canvass for members to come. When they bring out their drums and you see the member, you see the figure. In fact, they even want to force their flyers into your hand. If you see the passion that we put into religion, if we can just apply just 50% of that passion to the most important things in our lives, Nigeria will change. Look at the educational sector. Nobody is talking about anything about it. Everybody is just relaxed, hoping that one day this God will change everything automatically. That's the mentality of the African average Nigerian. One day, God will touch the heart of our leaders.
God will
touch the heart of your leaders. When you are there praying for God to touch the heart of your leaders, and your leaders are busy praying for more loopholes to loot, do you think that kind of prayer will be answered?
So are you saying that it's the leaders are praying that are being answered?
He said, what did he say?
I'm asking, is it the person praying for loopholes to, loot from that is being answered?
Yes, God will answer the prayer of the person in concern. I don't know, maybe God is asking or not, but at least when you are interceding for somebody and the person is praying for something else, that kind of prayer will not work. An intercession prayer will only work when the person needs the same thing and you pray to God for the same thing for the person. So that is why God is not asking our prayers from the prayers we are praying for our leaders, because something contrary to what we are asking us.
All right. Thank you, Muriel. Hello, Mr. Patrick from HA.
Yes, Constance. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
I'm Patrick from Africa.
All right, go on. Ooh, that happened. All right, you can call back as well. Good afternoon, presenter. Nigerians are determined, no matter the situation we see ourselves, because we struggle to survive. Survival of the fittest has been the slogan all the way. When you see that the condition is worse, your ability to keep moving makes you a person. Interesting. All right, thank you. But what's your name, though? Who's here now? Michael Newmalt says the present Nigerians are nonchalant, tenacious, docile, blindfolded, tribally and ethnically enslaved. Now, wow. What's all these ones now? And finally, using the words of Andy at TV, Nigerians have been totally captured and our teeth removed. Yay! My teeth is intact. Nigerians are now toothless bulldogs that will shout and speak big English on social media, and that ends it. That's from Michael Newmolds. Please, people should check your teeth, oh, everybody. I've checked my own, it's intact. You can hear that, right? Let me see. Kingsley from Gwarimpa, Abuja. Hi, Kingsley. Good afternoon, Constance. Nigerians are nonchalant on important issues. Nigerians are tenacious on unimportant issues. And you say you're listening via the Nigeria Info app. All right. Thank you. I agree with the former governor of Rivers State, Mr. Amechi. We are nonchalant, and that's why our leaders are not taking us seriously. They do whatever they like, and nothing happens. Obinna. All right. Thank you very much, Obinna. Robin is calling from HA. Hi, Robin. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Happy sunny day.
Yeah, happy sunny day as well. Welcome.
Yes. For me, Nigerians are not nonchalant.
So we are tenacious then?
Yes. We are not nonchalant.
All right.
Constance, let me ask you. Those analysts that come to your studios to speak about the ills of the country, are they not Nigerians?
They are.
Those children that were caught by President Bola Tinubu and his lieutenants that brought shame to themselves, to the presidency, are they not Nigerians?
It wasn't the president that caught them, but security agencies. But yeah, they're Nigerians.
Are they not Nigerians? They are his lieutenants. Are they not Nigerians? Those who were killed and Lekki told this, are they not Nigerians? I refuse to be schooled wrongly. For instance, I have opportunity to call into your station because your station provided a platform. I'm not speaking my mind, talking truth to power, telling the president, the governor of Rivers State, whoever, within the limits of law. I'm not a Nigerian. I disagree. Today we are hearing stories. People are jubilating. America about to swear in their 47th president. Nigeria, we have had how many? This is about the 6th or 7th. And you want to be like that? Don't you have social security? Whether you work or you don't work, you have your money at the end of the day? Nigerians are tenacious. And we will not stop. Forget about any dumb anybody wants to say. We will continue to push.
All right. Thank you very much, Robin. Eze from Oyibo, please turn off your radio set. Welcome.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Go on.
I agree with Nigerians nonchalant. Even if if this federal government, even if tomorrow they wake up and increase this fuel price 2,000 naira, Nigerians will still endure. We will still go outside. There is still hold ups everywhere. Some people are telling you some have parked their motor. From here, nobody parked their motor. Everybody is enduring. Nigerians are docile.
Really?
What is happening in this country? If it happens in other places, it can be a different ballgame. So we are nonchalant. We are nonchalant. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. But then here I was thinking that Nigerians have been talking too much, in fact. Like, we just had the End Bad Governance protest. That was just August, right? And it lasted for 10 days. Of course, it wasn't up to 10 days in, across the country, but 10 days. So people actually came out. And we still had the whole banter where some people were saying, there's people that don't have work, they're coming out to protest. And then those who are protesting were like, oh, you are not feeling that what is happening in Nigeria, and that's why you are not protesting. You're going to work, you're just living your life. And you think we don't have sense. All right? I mean, it's in the same Nigeria. So the people who have been saying, oh, everywhere is quiet, people are not saying anything. Usually when I hear Nigerians say, oh, things are like this and like that and blah, 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 and nobody's doing anything. Nobody is saying anything. Like, in which part of Nigeria are nobody saying anything? Because, in the part where I am, people are saying everything. Oh. I mean, tune into the radio stations in Port Harcourt alone. Like, join us on the Morning Crossfire, and then you hear Nigerians saying things. Well, perhaps for some people, it's still a nonchalant attitude to them because they feel like, okay, so after people have called into the radio stations, texted and talked, what next? So what do you expect people to do? People protested in August. Are we supposed to live on the streets now? Like, let's just shut down the country. We're not doing anything. Everybody, come outside. We now bath and eat and do everything on the roads because we want to drive home a point. Is that what you want? Don't you think Nigerians are just tenacious? Yeah, regardless of what's going on, I don't like it. I can say it's bad. I can say you people should stop doing what you're doing. It's not like I'm going to go and hold the president now by the collar and say, Oga, bring down the price of fuel now. If not, it's me and you today. Who would even let you get that close? Hello, Patrick from HA. Are you back?
Yes. Constant, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. All right, go on.
Yes, I want to capitalize on the statement that you said by Right Honorable Chibikiro Imamechi that we expected the youth to come for protest. That what is expected from the youth is not doing it. My question to him is, driving out the protest that the children participated on. I mean, having here, the children in that protest. Who did the protest help? What people protested, the anti-protest, what of course, why will we encourage the youth to be going on the street to present themselves? What I believe is this leadership is done by turn. If it's for you today, tomorrow it will be for another person.
Okay, so Mr. Patrick, hold on, because you're about to change my topic, and I know they agree. Shall they started this year with no agree for anybody? I'm not agreeing. Hold on. Are you? So my conversation is about tenacity and nonchalance, and so I want you to tell me how you would describe Nigerians of today.
Nigeria is not nonchalant. That is my stand.
So you're basically saying we're tenacious people,
Yes.
Okay, so we're resilient. We rise up to the occasion. We push. We find a way out, regardless of the situation. All right, thank you very much. Just try and leave the man alone right now. He's not my topic. I just had to, get what he said and another person, and I'm just using it as an example. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Yeah, happens sometimes. I think we're all and everything you've mentioned today. Shout out to The Real Gift. His opinions on issues really makes me laugh. Yeah. All right. Anunobi Onyekachi says, Nigerians, tenacious people or nonchalant people. Nigerians are both nonchalant and tenacious. This happens when they see it's that tracing and dealing with the root cause of their problems will claim their lives. Constance, you have seen this government jail underaged under the accusation of attempting to overthrow this government. We're talking of minors here. If someone can put a tag on minors and jail them, don't you think that same person will not jail you as an adult? Okay, and some other things you actually said here. If you go against them, we consider all these and decide to be righteous. Okay, back to your message. Apologies, was a bit distracted. So you say we're talking of minors. If someone can put a tag on minors and jail them, don't you think that same person will not jail you as an adult and blah blah right in the prison if you go against them? We consider all these and decide to be righteous. But when the opposite happens, you will see people insult the leader and even threaten the leader's face to beat them. Where is Obi Ezekwesili, Soyinka, and others that protested against Jonathan's government just because he was soft? Now we have seen a hard man and gone into our shells. Shells, rather. Do you think Soyinka will get scot-free if he protests against this government today? If he is jailed, do you think other people will come out to protest? The most unfortunate aspect of it all is that the ugly leaders manhandling people today were part of the protests against Jonathan. God knows a better way of punishing them. Amen. I rest my case. Okay. Anunobi Onyekachi. Okay, I see you. I hear you. Woyike Odinaka from Elele says, can I read this? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I can read this. You say Nigerians are tenacious because whatever happens, we remain resilient and keep moving despite all odds. When we know that nobody cares about our plight, we move on and take things the way they are. You know? All right. And then Confidence says Nigerians are nonchalant and lazy. We're laughing and crying. Confidence in Lebedim from Ozuzeche. What's all this one now? Why are you shouting? Anyway, thank you for sending a message. Okay, who else do we have here? Good afternoon, Nigeria Info. We're not Niger Info. I'm saying Niger. It's Nigeria Info. All right, this is not an SMS. It's WhatsApp. You can actually type Nigeria. Because when I see this thing, it confuses me. I feel like you're sending a message to another radio station. Please. Okay, so you said, believe me, Nigeria is God's own country. No matter what comes, we do survive. COVID, politics, fuel or no fuel, cashless policy, etc., we do survive. Forget those other Nigerians that take 5,000 naira selling their rights. If not for our bad political system, believe me, Dubai won't see our back. We're not nonchalant. TF Okechi. And you also say we can only talk, protests, which we've done several times. The rest is left for God. Abio. Nigerians are tenacious because we eat plenty of pepper, and pepper makes the human body happy. Victor from Iriebe, the pepper guy. He likes pepper. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to make of that particular message, but it's all good. Okay. Who's here now? Which one is happy Sunday? Abi happy sunny day, my dear. They say happy sunny day. We say sunny day. Sun is shining. So someone is using the ounce fraction of those arrested for a hunger protest to defend our nonchalance attitude. I'm waiting for him to say he was part of the protest. I'm waiting to hear his protest from fuel of under 200 naira to now over 1,000 naira. I'm waiting for protest on dollar to naira and ordinary bag of rice. You have said it all. Nigerians talk too much and act less when they are dissatisfied with the system caused by the government. And then you're laughing. He says, I imagine the mentality. He's asking how many of Amichi's children have protested. His children are comfortable and see no reason to protest. We are the ones suffering their bad policies and should protest for our freedom. Michael Newmold, that's your message. All right. I beg. We should kill ourselves for them. Nigerians, is this Nigerians? Okay, Nigerians is this. Nigerians are that. What is it, Seth? What have we not done just to have a better country? Don't they know how many people have died in the course of getting a better country? I beg, we not go die for them. We don't try, Rish. All right. Chief Churchill, that's your message. Thank you. Who else do I have here? Get on Facebook and leave me your comments. I'd like to read from you as well. If you are live on Facebook, if you are on Facebook, we're live on Facebook. You can also get on X, Nigeria Info PH. Let's hear from you. Godwin Agwanwo says, good afternoon, and my name is rightly typed there, Constance Irele Mega, but then he screams, good afternoon, Dennis Wallo. Oh God, it's where? Thank you, Sha. It says, concerning this matter of Nigerians being nonchalant, is not their business, but until it happens to them or their family. Godwin from Alaka here. Good afternoon, Constance. Nigerians, tenacious people or nonchalant people? Nigerians are both nonchalant and tenacious. I've seen this message. Anunobi Onyekachi. Thank you. La 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 la. Chia Gozie. I have less than 1 minute, so you better type fast before I leave your message one side. Okay. So, whether nonchalant or tenacious, at the end of the day, right? I think tenacity actually wins when it comes to life. Like, really. But there are times when being nonchalant is actually what's going to help you. Like, just being calm, being relaxed and indifferent to the situation. Basically staying unbothered. I mean, it's someone that's saying, I'm unavailable. You know, you can actually say, I'm unavailable to being stressed out. Like, you know. Because what have we not done? Just so that we can survive. Just so that we can be alright. Someone actually sang that. We gonna be alright. Okay. Justin says I should wait till that he's coming. I cannot help you. 1 o'clock, I have time check. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. Gotta go now. So the news comes up, and after that, there's a program as well. Stay tuned.